Good morning, students. Welcome back to our social science class. Today, we are going to continue with the same lesson from Geography, Resources, Part 3. In the previous class, we have learnt about metallic resources. What are the metallic resources? Metallic resources are the resources that are composed of metals. And give some examples for metallic resources. Yes, iron, copper, gold, bauxite, silver, and manganese. And today we are going to discuss about non-metallic resources. What are non-metallic resources? Non-metallic resources are not like metallic resources. Why? Because metallic resources are good conductors of heat and electricity. But non-metallic resources are not like that. They are poor conductors of heat and electricity. And metallic resources are hard in nature. But non-metallic resources are not hard like metal. Example for non-metallic resources are mica, limestone, gypsum, dolomite, phosphate, etc. And now, under non-metallic resources, first we are going to learn about mica. Muscovite and biotite are the common ores of mica. What are the ores of mica? Muscovite and biotite. Do you know what is ore? Ore is nothing. It's a minerals from which metals can be profitably extracted or called ores. Mica is one of the indispensable minerals used in electrical and electronics industry. Indispensable means unavoidable. It is used as an insulating material in electrical industries. For example, it is used as an insulator in electrical and electronic equipments. For example, mica is used in electric iron box. The powder form of mica is used in lubricating oils and decorative wallpapers. Do you know what is lubricating oil? Yes, lubricating oils helps the engine to run smoothly. Next one, we are going to learn about limestone. Limestone is nothing. It is a sedimentary rock composed mainly by skeletal fragments of marine organisms such as coral and mollusk. That means limestone is rich in calcium. That's what limestone is used to make construction materials. Limestone is used for making floor tiles, facing stone, window sills, and it is also used to make Portland cement. China produces more than half of limestone production in the world. In Tamil Nadu, large-scale limestone reserve found in Ramanathapuram, Tirunelveli, Ariyalur, Salem, Coimbatore, and Madurai districts. In Tirunelveli, we can find limestone around town to Pete area. Next one, we are going to discuss about fossil fuel resources. What is fossil? It's the sediments of dead plants and animals. So fossil fuel are normally formed from the remains of dead plants and animals. They are often referred to as fossil fuels and are formed from hydrocarbon. What is the use of fossil fuels? Fossil fuels produce heat energy. That's what we are using this coal, petroleum and natural gas as a fuel. And a fossil fuel, first we are going to discuss about coal. What is coal? Coal is nothing, it's a carbon. Coal was formed from the remains of plants which existed in swampy forests some 200 to 300 million years ago. Coal is widely used as fuel in factories and thermal power stations to produce electricity. If you take electricity, we are getting electricity from different sources. For example, we are getting electricity from hydropower, we are getting electricity from wind energy, isn't it? So like that, we are getting electricity from coal also. We call that one as thermal power. In Tuticorin, we can see the thermal power station. Based on carbon content, we can classify coal into 4 types. What are they? They are anthracite, bituminous, lignite and peat. The leading coal producers of the world is China. In India, Raniganj in West Bengal, Neyveli in Tamil Nadu are producing coal. Next one, petroleum. If you take coal, it is a solid form of carbon. But petroleum is a mixture of hydrocarbons. That means petroleum occurs as liquid. And it was formed from the remains of living organisms in the sea that were trapped in sedimentary rocks about 400 million years ago. Petroleum is an oily mixture of hydrocarbons and is also called as crude oil. Mostly, we are imported the petroleum in the form of crude oil from the Gulf countries. This crude oil is sent to the refineries to produce variety of products like diesel, petrol, kerosene, wax, plastics and lubricants. Petroleum and its derivatives are called black gold. The chief petroleum producing countries are Arabia, Iran, Iraq and Qatar. The leading producers in India are Digboi in Assam, Bombay High in Mumbai and the deltas of Krishna and Godavari rivers. And the last one is natural gas. Natural gas is found with petroleum deposits and is released when crude oil is brought to the surface. Natural gas mainly consists of methane. It occurs above crude oil under the rocks. Natural gas is used as a starting material for the manufacture of a number of chemicals and fertilizers. CNG, that is compressed natural gas, is used as a non-polluting fuel for vehicles. And 50% of the global natural gas reserves are found in states Russia, Iran and Qatar. In India, Krishna and Godavari Delta, Assam, Gujarat and some areas of offshore in Mumbai have natural gas resources. Now watch the map carefully. You can see the distribution of fossil fuel around the world. So get one world map and mark all the places. And now we are going to have a short recap from this lesson. Natural resources are obtained from environment, and renewable resources can be used repeatedly and replaced naturally. But non-renewable resources, once consumed, cannot be replaced. Metallic resources are iron, copper, gold, bauxite, silver, manganese, etc. And non-metallic resources are mica, limestone, gypsum, dolomite, phosphate, etc. And fossil fuel resources are normally formed from the remains of dead plants and animals. Okay, children, we'll meet you in the next class. Bye-bye.